then that is okay. Yeah, so next one I would like to show you is this page. So this is the ecosystem platform CLI. It actually seems same with the slide that I share, but it is written in the document format so that you can read about like the 6 layer that we have, the layer diagram, the core platform, the AgenticFlow CLI, the visual and the docs, and also how the CLI will be consumed by other desktop agent, and where are you as a human going to be this one. And we're also introducing some other stuff. For example, like we introducing like the journey of the agent when some desktop agent is actually doing some prompt and so on, what exactly it's going to do. And is it the journey that running in the CLI, and you can read to understand further than that. Even like including like workforce, where right now AgenticFlow CLI already introduced capability to creating multi-agent system. So you can throw it to Claude Code or Ishi. They can create agent for you. Okay, I will show you later. So this is a very long page. I will not throw here. This is the first page that I think you should have a look. The second page that you have to look is if you would like to look for something that you would like to work through, then I would suggest that you come into this page. It is CLI walkthrough, and there is a step-by-step guide how you can install the CLI, and then we will give you also some prompts that you can use. For example, like this one is like you need an AgenticFlow account, an API key, a desktop agent. Maybe you like retrieval, Claude Code, Cursor, Codex, or Ishi. Up to you, but maybe some people don't like Ishi, then go ahead. You can use whatever you want. So you can install in CLI by using this command npm install pixelmail/AgenticFlow CLI. You log in, and also you run this command bootstrap.json. You can run that, or maybe you just copy it and tie this one, you throw that to Claude Code, and it will get that for you. And if you are using Claude Code and you don't want to just play around with raw CLI, you can also install a plugin. And also, if you are like Gemini CLI user, you use that extension. That is the same. So basically, the plugin is actually more like instructive to helping you to using the CLI better. But actually, for the modern application, for example, like Claude Code is already very smart already, so it can operate on the CLI very smart. Okay. Yeah. So here is like I gave you some prompt. Okay. Build your first workflow in under 2 minutes. Build second workflow under 2 minutes. Build a agent under 2 minutes. Build a agent that write and generate image in 3 minutes. And build a multi-agent workforce. So I give you the prompt. Yeah. You can just paste that to Claude Code. Okay. So I think I will just give you an example. Okay. So all right, let's talk about the CLI walkthrough and so on. So CLI is kind of like a new feature. So this is a kind of experiment, and I would like to give you a kind of like a runbook so that you can give it a try. Please be aware that CLI might have bug, and it is in scope for us to fix the CLI so that it work better in the upcoming 6 weeks. So if you have also bug on the CLI, also let us know as well. But if you go into here, you can see that a few things. You will need an AgenticFlow account. You have an API key in your favorite desktop AI agent. Your first step is you need to install the CLI. It takes 1 minute. Just copy this command and type, and also log in and then bootstrap. If everything okay, then okay. After that, you can consider to choosing like a plugin installing Claude Code and Gemini, but this is optional because we already pack most of everything that we need in the CLI as well. So normally the agent should be able to discover themselves. Okay. So for example, like it's very simple like this. So you just need to copy this prompt. For example, like use AgenticFlow CLI, build simplest string that fetch the URL, summarize it. Pick an interesting Wikipedia article as the URL, deploy, run once, show me the summary, and leave the workflow deploy. Okay, and print the web UI link for me. And okay, I will copy this one. I go into my Ishi. Let me create a new chat. I will paste here. And you can see we are using a Gemma 426B with 4 billion parameter activate that come with your AgenticFlow. You can choose better model, that's okay, but I'm comfortable with this. So we just send a message. Okay, the agent will learn to use. It will bootstrap AgenticFlow to get project ID and model list. It will deploy a summarized URL workflow blueprint. it will try to run it because you build it, you need to run it, right? Before, this capability do not have, but because we improve the AgenticFlow CLI so that we can equip the agent like Ishi or Claude Code or whatever, the state-of-the-art capability. So this is the workflow. So it is about, I think it makes some workflow that analyzing about AI. Let me copy this URL. Let me open here. Let me copy, paste, and go. Enter. We have a workflow here. It consists of 2 steps. One is to fetch the URL, and second one is summarize the URL. The input was set to one single URL. Let's go into History tab. You can see here, so it just like 1 minute ago, it had been created, and it's actually technically run a workflow. It was putting a URL about the artificial URL. I think Ishi like this topics. It will fetch the article from here, and it will summarize to 3 key points. So that's it. How you can make your first workflow in, I don't know, under 2 minutes. Let's work on the second one. So you can build a second workflow with an HTTP API. Okay, let's put here. Let's copy this URL. Copy this one, go to my Ishi, give new chat, paste here, and enter. Okay, it do it again. It's going to read the workspace ID. It will deploy this workflow blueprint. It deploy API summary in a placeholder. Okay, let me copy this URL. Copy, and let's paste this one. So this one is the input of like URL endpoint, get endpoint to call. It will call URL with the get method. It will get the result and then fetch the body and also summarization. It also trigger a run. Let's go here. So actually it was getting this JSON placeholder and it will get this data. And then after it get this data, it actually going to summarize the key field. And we see that title, user ID, and complete is false. So it will summarize into user ID, title, and completed. So that's it. So your workflow is created with AgenticFlow CLI through Ishi. Okay. So I already run on 2 parts on Ishi, but I would like to take another prompt. I will run on Claude Code, and you can see how is it going to work. So let me narrow down this one a bit. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in here. So I will build an agent with Claude Code. And what I'm going to paste here, I just paste here and I just enter. Okay, basically use AgenticFlow CLI, deploy a research agent that answer queries. Okay, I give you permission to do. Okay, Claude Code is like to ask a question. Yes, go ahead. So I think Claude Code is coming up with some like current event researcher. Yep. Go ahead, Claude Code. It look like Claude Code. It actually figured out to using some blueprint. So it already just did on the creation of a research agent. And then it going to send a task to agent and waiting for a result. It's returning something and Claude would like to fetch that information. And actually Claude is doing interesting things that the agent actually responds something and Claude do the web search himself to verify again whether the agent is working or not working. And this is the agent that the Claude is having to me. And this is the workflow link that Claude is having. And even like Claude giving me to go into the thread as well. So let me copy this URL on Claude. Copy this one. Go in here. Go here. Paste. And so this is an agent that Claude just create, current event researcher. It including 4 plugins, including web search, web retrieval, API call, and even like string to JSON. And it actually making some progress in here. It was receiving the message from Claude that saying what's the major technology software trend. It do web search 2 times. It do web retrieval 1 time. And it answer the question with this one and Swiss citation. And Claude will verify. So that is how I believe that the new way of doing things where you can continue to work through all of the rest of the workflow and step we here. We even like having a prompt that's going to build a multi-agent workforce using this prompt with Claude Code or with Ishi, depends on your choice. Just copy this one and paste to Claude. Today is I need to finish this one and I need to upload on YouTube, so I will skip this one. But I already make something in here. So for example, like I make something. For example, this one is parallel research. Is the agent that I create with help from Claude. It has a few agent, for example, like the CEO and have the researcher A and researcher B, and also synthesized by the CMO, and we have the output. We can click on this one, we can click on setting, and we can read the instruction that we have this one, and we can click on this one. You will see that this is the CEO is the research coordinator, and this is your job and your team goal. And also we have different team member like this agent, and these are actually you can see that they are span. So they are actually a pattern in multi-agent system that like you have different branch, and also they centralize into like one, which is the CMO, to synthesize information and research. And if you are running this as a workforce, it's going to be something like this. This team is going to take one request, and the coordinator will come up with a task for A and B. And also A and B will do a lot of like test, run. And finally, it's going to provide an update, and then coming to the synthesizer with the CMO actually going to compromise into a final report. So that is how easy it is that you can use. And that is not available before today, because actually we make it available via AgenticFlow CLI. Anyway, so this is the last